How are you?
Not very good.
You just
Uh,
woke up?
I woke up a few minutes ago. Okay, yeah, I just woke up. But there was a party in the neighborhood since yesterday, so the music is still on, and I couldn't sleep well. But so there is a lot of noise here. Right?
Mm. Oh,
It's
what time is it now?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. It's Sunday, right?
Sunday. Yep.
Ah, that is too early for you.
Not really. The thing is that there is loud music out there. That's the problem.
Mm. Okay, let's welcome to our new participant,
Yeah.
Woody. Is that right?
Yeah, it's correct.
Uh,
Hi, Lydia. I'm so happy to be here to participate in your class. Thank you so much.
yes, welcome to our live meeting. Woody, I hope you will enjoy it. And can you please introduce a little bit about
Yeah,
yourself?
okay. Yeah, sure. Hi, people. My name is Budi, and I'm from Indonesia. I am a pharmacist, but now I have been working on digital marketing and also content creation. Yeah.
That's great. Nice to see you here.
Yeah, nice to see you here as well.
Yes, and welcome my long time no see.
Yes, finally at home
So you are in Venezuela right now.
right now, yeah, because I was in the States for 7 months and I
Mm,
couldn't join anytime. I
mm,
told you, I told you why. I was so
yeah,
busy
I
and I
understand.
just arrived this last Saturday, not last Monday.
Mm. So what did you do in the United States? Look after
Well,
your
I was helping my sister with the babies, and then I got a job on Saturday and Sundays.
sideline.
Yeah.
For how long?
Well, for about 2 months,
Mm,
I got that job because they needed help. But then I continued helping my sister, my daughter with the babies,
mm,
and I had no time to do anything else
yeah.
because they make noise, especially on Saturdays. They
Mm-mm.
are they have no classes on Saturday, and they come to my room. They want to be with me. I decided not to join anymore because they didn't let me do that.
Mm. But I saw you. You posted your meeting last Friday, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yes, I kept doing my meetings every other. Uh, I started on Wednesday, but because of the problems with the schedule, I had to change it to Friday. Yeah, I kept doing that because at that moment they were at school.
I
You
see.
see, so
Yeah.
I could do that.
So you never shared any screenshot on your meeting, so I didn't know if how many members joined in your meeting.
Sometimes I did, and sometimes I didn't. Yeah,
Ah,
well, not many members because
mm,
they say at that time most of them are working because
mm,
I told them that I was going to reschedule so that they have more chances to join.
mm.
Sometimes
Okay.
there were seven, sometimes there were eight, sometimes there were four,
Mm.
but it was nice. I want to continue with that at least once every 15 days
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's great. Thank you for
because
your support.
okay
If you don't know,
and
guys, Mai also, she hosts the meeting every other Wednesday, right, Mai?
Yeah, well, now I changed to Friday, but I'm thinking about changing it again, reschedule that because they have asked me, students have asked me to reschedule the meeting. So I'm thinking about that, but I have to ask them more or less to establish a real consensus so that they have the opportunity to join.
All right, sure. Anyway, I think only four of us. I don't know because I posted the link late and I didn't really invite members. And yes, that's why we're only four
Well,
today.
that happens sometimes because
Mm,
And
you think what to do, and sometimes nothing comes to your mind until the last minute,
yeah, yeah,
and
and
then you decide what to do.
exactly. And
But
also,
most of my meetings are focused on psychology issues
that's
because I
great.
love that.
Uh, that's great.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think we can start now. Have you
Yeah.
seen my post in the group?
Yes, I saw it this morning.
Mm,
And Fabio, let me say hello to Fabio. I hadn't seen you for a long time. How are you
yeah,
doing? Did you
good.
finish your studies?
No, I still on my PhD. By
Mm.
the way, I'm going to travel to Poland, so that's a
Mm.
good, the
It
good
is a
and
hard one.
yeah,
The PhD is a hard one. It requires
yeah,
a lot of effort.
yeah, a lot of
Okay. Okay.
mm. So you can see the my screen right now, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay, so this is all about adventure. Why I choose this topic, guys? Because I just went home, just came
I saw
home
your
from my
post. That you
yes,
are a very adventurous person.
yes.
Mhm.
We went to Gyeongju yesterday, and then yeah, today we just came back home, and that's why I choose this topic for today's meeting.
Mhm.
And yes, we can talk about it. So, how adventurous you are.
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's give the chance to the new guest.
New guest today,
Yes.
Budi?
Let's give her the opportunity to talk about her adventures.
Mm.
To be polite with her because she's a newcomer.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. Maybe
Mhm.
I will say that I'm not an adventurous person, especially for like going for a hike because I have um my own belief that maybe for example I don't like hiking or something
Mhm.
about nature. I just want to enjoy or chill out when I go to the mountain, but I don't want to have activities to go for a hike. So I just want to chill out, I just want to relax or refresh my mind. So I like
Mhm.
to go to the hills, not not about something adventurous. But if I talk about my life, maybe I want to say that I'm a challenger. Like I like to accept challenge, and also I like to have um, experiences in life, how to learn English or how to meet people from different countries and how we can share our culture like that. But maybe it's not about uh, how brave I am to be a thrill seeker. Yeah, I can say like that.
Okay.
You are muted. You are muted, Lynn.
mm,
I'm sorry, I didn't notice it. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts about your yes ideas about this topic today, Woody. What about my how adventurous you are?
Well, I was thinking about that. I am not, I don't consider myself an adventurous person. However, I have done some adventure because I remember uh, I've been in Switzerland and I went to the Matterhorn, which is one of the highest mountains in Switzerland, and it's full of snow, and
Mm,
then they also have a museum, a nice museum, and it's a lovely place. And of course, I didn't go alone. I went with a group of people,
mm,
and I also went to Argentina to a place where I dared to skate in the snow, thing that I don't know how to do. In fact, I fell on the snow,
mm,
but I tried. I gave it a try. I went with my family, my husband, my kids, and I have been to the in Egypt in the pyramids, and
mm,
I rode the camel, but a person was holding the camel while I was riding it. They help you to do that. I think that's adventure, but I don't consider myself an adventurous person, but I really enjoy those things a lot.
Oh, but you have been to many places.
Oh yes, because when I retired, I
Mm-hmm.
decided that I was going to go on a trip every year. So
Mm,
every year after I retired, I went to a different place because I didn't want to wait so long to
mm-hmm.
become an older person who couldn't walk, who couldn't enjoy,
Mm,
to
mm.
enjoy my life. So I decided to travel, and I traveled a lot.
Yeah, that's great. So
Yeah,
enjoy now.
yeah.
Or maybe one day you can visit here in Korea.
Yes, I haven't been to Korea, but I have been to Japan. I enjoy
Mm,
that a lot, but I haven't been to Korea. I maybe sometimes I will.
someday, yes,
Someday,
sure.
yes.
Just ring me up and I can
Okay.
tour you in my city.
Um, yes,
Yes,
I
sure.
love I love that. I love traveling. That's the thing that I love the best.
Mm, sure. Thank you very much, Mai. Okay, so how about Fabio? Where are you, Fabio? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes.
I turned off my camera. Let's see.
Mm. So how adventurous are you, Fabio?
hmm Yeah, I think I am venturous now, or what I at least from what I used to be, because uh, when the pandemic happened, I think I realized that um, I didn't do many things that I supposed to do when I was young, and maybe I'm not young anymore. So I decided to just do all those wonderful things to that helps you to discover things in life, like meeting new people, traveling. Though I don't have many chances because of my PhD degree that I have to be committed to. But I like to always, especially meet new people, people that might not be very like sociable, that might be hard to have a contact with. I like to just to create a contact and then to get to know them, right? And yeah, I like to do also things that you know might be considered like I think it's shamely, if that's the correct word. That um give you some the people. that are timid or things like that are not they don't like to do. So I like to do them because it gives you new so like feedback because it makes you get up your all your so-called comfort zone. So yeah, I like to try all type of things now, now more than before. Uh,
Can I say something to Fabio?
yeah,
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Fabio, you are in the right track, but don't say that you're still so young.
yeah, I
You have
know.
a lot of, I mean, your life is just in front of you. You still have time. I
Yeah,
advise you first finish your PH and then try to enjoy your life as much as you can.
yeah,
Okay? Uh,
yeah. I think so.
as I did, I waited until I retired because I had kids and they were little and I couldn't go out. I mean, I went out with my kids, but those types of trips that we did later,
Uh,
I mean, they already were grown ups and they were married, and then I decided to enjoy my life. But you are still a, I mean, you're still a baby, so don't say that. You have
yeah,
time enough to enjoy your life. Okay?
Yes, Fabio, you're still,
Because
and also you're still single.
yeah,
Yes, you
yeah,
can travel whenever you go. When you finish
yeah,
your PhD, then enjoy your life,
yeah,
explore to many
yeah,
different places. Because once you get married and then you have your wife and your children, and it's difficult to
yeah,
go anywhere. Because if you travel, of course, you want to travel with your family. But if you're single, it's easy for you to go anywhere. So you still
yeah.
have many times, Fabio. Don't
Yeah,
say like
you
that.
still have
You,
a lot
yes.
of time, Fabio. You still have a
Mm,
lot of time, so don't worry.
okay.
Focus on your PhD. Focus on that, and then
Yeah,
once you finish, don't get distracted. Okay?
mm.
okay.
Enjoy. Yes,
Mm.
explore and try different things or learn new things,
Yeah,
different cultures.
have to charge my phone. Okay.
Oh, sure, sure.
Um,
Okay, so thank you very much, Fabio. Let's welcome to our new participants. Isan, is that right?
Yeah, you're right.
Welcome, Isan. Where are you from?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Isan. I'm from Indonesia.
Mm, we have two Indonesian here. Budi also,
Yeah.
she's from Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to our live in Isan. So can you please introduce a little bit about yourself in our to our participants today?
Okay, let me introduce. You can call me Isan. I'm from Indonesia. I'm an employee, and I was study at because this the topic about adventure. I was study in the relate to adventure. Uh, Related to the adventure, how to say, subject. And my hobby is reading a book for today. Yep.
Mm, sure. I hope you will enjoy our meeting. So, how adventurous are you, Isan?
Ah, okay, honestly, I'm not typical of the adventure person. Let's say I love to playing safe. But when I was college, I study in geological engineering. That I have to go to forest to collect the data. Yeah,
Mhm.
sometimes we cross the river, went to the, how to say, untouchable forest. Yeah, where we are alone by our team. Yeah, hike the hills, follow the river. Yeah, I think it's an adventure.
Yes, sure, Isan. Thank you very much. How about we have new participants? Let's welcome Eddie. Eddie. Oh, you're mute.
Yeah. Hi, how you guys doing?
Yes, we're doing great. We just started our meeting and glad you can make it today.
Yeah, it's super early in the morning, like in the US. Because I live close to Chicago, it's like 7:25
Mm-hmm.
a.m. So yeah, what is the first question?
The first question is how adventurous are you?
Adventurous. I'm not really adventurous, but I've been traveling a lot, I would say, like visiting like some places, especially like in Canada. I've been in like Niagara Falls and probably just visiting like I've been um in Arizona, Phoenix, like doing some like driving around like with those vehicle like in the kind of like in the desertic area. So besides traveling and just like socializing with friends, I would say that in terms of adventures like climbing or go camping, I'm not really into that. But I would say like taking risk sometimes like instead of like making decision like to move like from where I'm originally from the Congo, coming here to the US to discover like new things, to get used to the to a new country, new environment. I I kind of like consider it a little bit adventurous, but I'm not really like adventurous like in the true sense of the word. So yeah.
So, Eddie, you are from Kalonga?
Yeah, I'm from the Congo. I'm from Central Africa.
Mm. So,
Yeah.
have you posted in our group
Yes, I
videos?
did.
That was
Yes, I
you.
did.
That was you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
I see. Oh,
Oh.
for the first time when I saw your videos, it sounds like you are a native speaker, and I didn't know that you mentioned about France. You learn about French language.
No, in my
No?
country, French is an official language. Of course, we speak like multiple African languages, but
Mm-hmm.
French is kind of like an official language. I was like, if I can give an example. It's kind of like Nigeria. They have their
Mm.
own native languages, but English is their official language. So it's kind of like that.
Mm, I see.
So
Yeah.
so I learned
It
English
happens.
when I moved here, like in the US back in
Mm-hmm.
2007. So that's how I learned English. But and I'm keep learning right now. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Many African countries have their native tongue, which they speak, and they have an official language like English, basically English or French, because they were colonies that belonged either to the British Empire or to France. So
Yeah.
they had that language as the official language. It happens in many African countries and in many Indian countries as well until they got their independence, but they continued with this language as official language, the language of commerce, industry, and law. In this case, in Congo, I think they have French as an official language, right?
Yes, that's
Eddie?
correct. Yeah.
Okay, that's what happens.
Mm.
Okay. Wow. Thank you very much for sharing, Eddie.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so moving on to our next question. What is that? Can you read my?
Yeah, in what way is learning English an adventure for you?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
In what way is learning English an adventure for you, Mai?
Maybe that question, maybe, okay, for me, more than an adventure, it is part of my life.
Mhm.
Because since I was a little girl, my father encouraged us to study English. And during that time, there were not, I mean, English was not taught at schools as it is now. And we went to, there was a lady who spoke English, and she had like what we call a little school in their house. And we went there to learn English. Like something like familiar thing. And then it was in my mind. I remember my father trying that he wanted us to learn English because he was a visionary. My father knew that English was going to be a very important language in the years to come. And well, it was a little seed implanted in my mind, you see? And that's why I say that more than an adventure, that is just something that is part of my life. And then when I grew up, then I had the opportunity to study English in a formal way. But as I always tell my students, it's something that it never ends. Don't believe that because you speak English, that's it. No, it's something that you have to continue doing as any kind of profession. If you are an engineer, if you are an architect, if you are a doctor, medicine doctor, you have to continue studying during your whole life because new things, new projects, new approaches, new inventions come are in the world, and learning is a constant process. You never stop learning. So some students say, okay, will I learn English in 6 months? No, you have to study the language all your life. You want to to learn and be able to speak because each time new vocabulary are invented, are created, and that's an eternal process, I would say.
Exactly,
In that
my
case,
yes.
yeah,
We call this a non-stop learning. It's a long
yes,
life learning.
a long
So
life
it
learning.
doesn't mean that when you can speak this language, you stop learning. Because if you don't keep going, then you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
So, especially this is not our native language and we don't really use it in our daily life. So, it's
Hmm.
easy for you to forget the vocabulary, the
Yeah.
expressions. So, you have to keep learning in this language if
Yes.
you really want to master it.
Yeah. It is the same in all professions.
Mm,
Doctors have to keep studying.
exactly.
Architects have to keep studying because new invention, new things, new illnesses, and they have to keep studying.
New
It's the
viruses,
same.
right? So, you have to
New
find
viruses.
any
Can you see? The
treatment.
COVID, the COVID hit, and
Mm,
I mean, they were crazy trying to invent a new vaccine to
yeah,
treat that virus.
any
They had to keep
medicines.
studying like crazy. You see, the same. It is the
Ex-
same.
exactly. All right, so let's move on to Budi.
Yeah, so actually I'm so interested in this question, and I agree with my that learning English is an endless journey. It's a process of trial and error. And your story reminds me my story because it resonates with me that in the beginning of my English journey, I thought that English was very easy. Like I never considered about pronunciation and also about how to structure um, my sentences. But after like in 2021, when I had a plan to take IELTS examination, I noticed that wow, like English was my big fear. I can say my biggest fear because like for example, especially in speaking section, like oh no, like even though like I got like a very easy question, but like I needed to structure my sentences. And then like after that, I noticed that okay, I had to be serious in learning English. And also after that, I noticed again that when people maybe don't understand what I'm talking about, maybe it's about my pronunciation. So after that, like I up until now I have been working on my pronunciation, and I'm so obsessed with pronunciation because I think that it's very crucial for us to like uh, to be understood by people, especially when we need to deliver our message. We need to be understood, and then like it depends also it depends on our purpose in life. For example, like in my case, I want to be an I want to be a health educator. So because of that, like I need to work on my pronunciation, and then I don't want to like mispronounce my message to other people. Yeah, just it. You are muted, Lynn.
All right, thank you very much, Budi. Guys, we have only 6 minutes left, but we are going to have second session. So just rejoin with the same link right after this
Okay.
session. Just rejoin right away. Fabio, welcome back,
Sure.
Fabio. What happened to your connection? You're mute, Fabio.
No, I lost my connection. Also, I lost my phone, so now it's back again. Okay.
Oh yes.
Um,
So what was the
Goodbye.
what was the second session, Mai? In what way that you are? Let me see.
In what
Yes.
way is English an adventure for you,
Fabio.
Fabio?
In what
Is
way what?
English an adventure for you? Learning English is an adventure for you? Do you see it
Mm.
as an adventure?
Oh yes, definitely. Because at least the way that we practice and we our English, you know, it's it's like an adventure in the sense that you are always encountering new people, and you at least me, I'm also finding out new countries, so new countries, a new personality, and a lot of things that I didn't learn before. I'm like getting to know them straight up in English, like some new professions like IT company guys and things like that I never heard before. Yeah, there's a lot of things to be entertained from, whenever you practice your English with foreigners. Right? So it's an adventure, like, always socializing or things like that. Hmm.
Fabio, okay, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Mirabel, welcome to our live meeting. And yeah, actually, this we only have 3 minutes left, but we are going to have second session, so just rejoin with the same link. And
Okay.
also, yes, welcome. You
Thank
are
you.
you are late in the first session, Mirabile.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. And you can introduce yourself a little bit to them, to our participants.
Okay. My name is Mirabel. I'm from Cameroon in Africa. And um, daily, I didn't use English at work or in my entire day. That's why I find people around the world to improve my skills in English. My English isn't great for now, but because of challenges or training that Coach Lin gave, I think I'm feel like improving myself a lot. And I work like a sales supervisor in a store in my country. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Yes, nice to meet you, and welcome to our live meeting. Okay, so Isan, you wanna say something, Isan?
Okay, talking about adventure in English, my purpose to learn English is I want to speak English, able to speak English, and I wanna get a lot of friends from around the world. And in my journey, I meet with a lot of people, and I recognize the culture of each other, and sometimes it's fulfill some of my purpose. And after that, I realized that like Buddhi, in this one step, you realize that you must to improve your level, and that lately I try to learn new vocabulary, that's formal vocabulary, and I try to answer the IELTS question, even though I'm not able to the higher level, but I believe that with the process I can get my goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is my
Definitely.
journey in English, and thank you.
You will, you
Yes,
will.
yes,
Isan,
yes.
I think that I've seen you in my classes once.
Really, honestly, I
I think
forget.
so. I think he
Uh,
joined once in my class.
Oh,
I think
Isan.
so, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, Budi.
Yeah,
Yes, because we only have 40 minutes
we are waiting.
limit,
Mhm.
so that's why we have to rejoin.
Mhm. Maybe I suggest you to like to use Google Meet because you can have 1 hour meeting or 1 hour meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it, but the thing is, I can't record when I use
Oh,
Zoom,
okay.
because I don't have software for recording. Here,
Uh-huh.
it's free, but there is always limit, just only 40 minutes.
Limited.
Mm.
Yeah. But you can record from your Windows, right? You just need to click on Windows button, ALT, and then letter R, and then it will automatically record.
But I can't download it.
No,
I
it's automatically saved in your computer.
mm. Can you type
Yeah.
in? I need to figure out. So
Oh,
next
yeah,
time we
yeah,
are going
sure.
to. Because some of the members, when the first session finished, they just left and they never
Oh, yeah.
rejoin. And sometimes they don't know that we are having a second session,
Mhm.
and then they just totally miss the meeting.
Mhm.
Mm,
Mhm.
let me check.
And also, the video will be saved in your folder, in your videos folder.
Mm. So do I have to down install any apps or no need?
No, no,
Need?
you don't need.
Okay, so let me try this with my other students. So I will try if it's work or not.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, my we're only four now. I don't think they're coming back.
Oh, I don't know why. Well, maybe they have something to do.
Or maybe they don't know that we are.
Today, you know what? Today, since I came this last Monday, I
Mm,
said this Saturday I'm going to join. And I woke up early because your classes used to be Saturday morning
mm,
in my place. But then I woke up early and I opened my computer and no classes is tomorrow.
ah, you,
I was eager to join again because I
mm,
hadn't joined for a long time. In fact, I feel I am stuck with my language
mm,
because I was in the States, but in my place where I was surrounded by Spanish speaker people.
mm,
They didn't speak English. So only where I was working, they needed a bilingual person, and I work. I use English, but I feel that I am a little bit stuck. I cannot speak. Lack
uh,
of training.
uh,
Lack of training.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so glad.
okay.
And this morning I woke up early. I said, no, I won't miss it today.
Mm. Yeah, because I changed my schedule my to Saturday from Saturday to Sunday because Saturday I usually have lots of
I know.
outgoing with my
I
friends.
told you to do that. I remember having
Yeah,
told you to do
I
that.
always miss up
Yeah.
our meeting with my friends. So that's why I moved to Sunday because Sunday they don't really go outside and hang out. So that's
Mhm.
why I moved Sunday. Then yeah,
And
Yeah,
also
and
the
it
time
was
is
late.
so perfect.
Your
Yeah.
mm,
your class was, I mean, your time and your place was late night,
yeah,
Saturday late night, and
yeah.
in Venezuela it's early Saturday early. I mean, there are many hours of difference.
We have 9 hours difference, I think.
And I think more.
More.
13.
Today, now
13.
12.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
12
lot.
with me and
it's
13
crazy. It's
with them.
crazy. That is the reason why it is so hard. I
Mm,
mean, to make a consensus with the participants
mm,
because of
mm,
the
mm.
different, I mean, the different schedules in their
Different time
countries,
zones, right?
the different
Mm,
time zones. Yeah,
exactly.
because I have a student from India, and my class is at 8 o'clock Venezuelan time. I mean, 8 p.m. Venezuelan
Mm.
time. And then his time zone in India is 5 a.m. Oh,
Oh,
that's
it's too
miserable.
early
And
for
I,
him.
he does that. I'm so ashamed because I say, oh,
Mm,
how come you wake up that
too
early to
early
attend the
to
class?
attain.
Yeah, I mean, it breaks my heart, really.
Mm. Yeah, because
Because
we live in different countries, we have different time zones, so it's difficult
yeah,
to catch up. But in my case, I always host the meeting at 9 p.m. because after we finish usually 10:30 and then yeah, it's time to bed, go to bed. So that is
yeah.
uh
That's why
the good
I
timing
have
for
to
me.
I
Mm.
have to reschedule because I haven't seen Shikar for 7 months. I haven't seen him for 7 months, and I'm
um
starting a course. I am starting a course on Saturday, so I won't see him. I won't see him.
Yeah, and Shikar's meeting also it's too late for me. It's 1 a.m. So probably that time I'm already in bed. So I also can't join
Mm.
his meeting. Mm.
Oh.
Oh yes, guys, let's
And
welcome to our new participants, Hector and Simon. Simon, where are you from, Simon?
Basically, I'm from India. Currently, I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yes. Welcome to our live, Simon. How about Hector?
Yeah, thank you so much for welcoming me. This is the first time I'm participating in this group. I'm very happy to participate.
Okay, where are you from, Hector?
Hector.
Basically, I'm from India. I'm from the currently I'm in Saudi Arabia. With regards to my job, I am working in Saudi Arabia.
Ah, I confused. Who's talking, Hector or Simon?
Simon.
So did I.
And the name,
Yeah.
I think the name is Hector. Hector.
Yeah. Yeah, Hector. Hector. Is that right?
What
Right?
happens? What
He left.
happens that in Spanish, the H at the beginning, we don't say it's a mute sound. So you say Hector. It
Hector.
doesn't in Spanish.
Like
You say
same.
Hector. It's a mute sound.
Same like hospital. Hospital.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you have to say in English it is a sound, like and then you try to
Silent H.
I mean to generalize the sound, but this Hector is Hector.
Hector. It's totally
You
different.
pronounce it in Spanish. I think that if he is from India, I don't know how he pronounces that. Maybe it's a different name. I mean, a different pronunciation. We should have to ask Hector to pronounce his name. Hector, could you please pronounce your name?
No, he's not here. He left. This is Simon.
left.
Yeah, this is Simon. Okay, guys, so welcome back again. Now we're here. So, would you like me to break out this room one on one so you have enough time to practice your English with your partner?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me let me break out this room. Hold on. I need to assign you manually. So let's create. It doesn't matter who's your partner, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's for me.
Okay.
Let's try to decide.
I am so glad I'm seeing Fabio's face. He never shows his face before.
Yes.
Isn't that true?
No, it is true. It isn't.
Okay. Simon. All right. I think. Oh, we only have room one, room two because if I assign the two of you guys, I'm left alone. So I need to leave you in the main room, two of you. So there you go, guys. Enjoy your meeting, Simon, Maribel, and who else? Fabio and Budi. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So after 10 minutes before we close this session, you are going back to our main room. So see you later.
All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Bye.
Alligator.
Okay. But Mai and Eddie, you're still with me because I cannot assign two of you. Then I don't have anybody to talk with.
Okay.
So,
Perfect.
Simon, you are in the room number two. So, oh yeah, he left. Okay, so Eddie, let me know how long have you been in the group?
How long?
Yes.
I would say like a week.
A week.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it was like today is Sunday. I'm pretty sure it was like last weekend that I just submit. I click the button to join the group. So I got accepted about like a couple of days after my submission. So yeah.
So
I'm good.
Yes. How did you find the Fluency community? How did you find it?
I do. I did. I found it. I was just on the internet, browsing the word, and I went to Facebook because, like, I noticed something like at my workplace. In order, like, to, I mean, communication skill is a must-have, especially as an engineer. Uh, um, Even if you like you have to communicate with people with different departments like efficiently. So I was looking for probably a course or like a way to improve my English skills. And I was just browsing like Facebook, and I found the community. I said, oh, okay. So they have I think they must have like an answer to my what I'm looking for. So that's why I decided like to join. Yeah.
And participate the challenges, the weekly tasks.
I did participate in one of the challenge. Was just like about like introducing myself, like to let people know who I am, like and that was pretty much. And there's like multiple challenges. I noticed that I would like to participate as well, but it's because here we're like different time. Like time zone is like we have different time zone, and we in a different time zone. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
a
kind of
problem.
difficult,
Yes.
to attend some of the meetings,
Yes.
because like when like there's a meetings taking place, especially like in Asia, like you're in Thailand, right?
Me? I'm in
Yeah.
Korea, South Korea.
Oh, in South Korea, so
Yeah.
we have like a 12-hour difference between the US and South Korea and other parts of the world. So sometime when the meeting is taking place, let's say at 7 p.m. So here, like in Chicago, it's like 4 a.m. So I
Oh, it's
cannot attend.
so
So
hard. Yeah.
yeah, I'm working too. So
Early.
but I'm trying to do my best, to attend because I know at the end of the day it's gonna be very rewarding, and
Yeah,
very,
sure.
very important. Yeah.
Okay. Lind,
Yes.
can I tell Eddie about
Sure.
my meetings?
Sure. Yes, mine. Go ahead.
Eddie, I am an English teacher. I am retired. And then I also found this community and I joined because I had lost my fluency because in my country, Venezuela, we don't speak English. So I think I may regain my fluency again by being part of this community. And they asked me to host a meeting, which I have been changing the schedule because of the same problem with the time zone.
Time zones.
And I host that meetings every other Friday. And I cordially invite you to join in the same fluency community. I just had one meeting. The topic was Halloween.
Halloween.
And the student asked me to repeat that. They want to repeat that, and I may do that this coming Friday, and I post it in the fluency community. So you are very welcome to join. Okay.
Oh, you're mute. You're mute, I think.
You're mute.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to know the time. When is it gonna be? Like the meeting in question?
Well, it is basically Friday morning at 10 a.m. in my place, Venezuela. We have almost the same. I mean, there is not much difference between our time zone in Venezuela and United States.
Yeah, probably it's a couple of hour difference, so 3 hours.
It is 9 a.m. It is 9 a.m. right now here in Venezuela.
Okay.
9 a.m.
Okay, it's 1 hour difference. It's 8 a.m. right
1
now.
hour difference. It's not much difference. And maybe, I don't know if you are working at that time, but you are very welcome to join. And I also have a class, but this is more um, structural class because it's based on grammar topics and pronunciation topics, and it is hosted also. It is on Monday at 8 p.m.
Oh,
on
okay.
Mondays. It is every week.
Oh, okay. 8 p.m. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll do my best to join. Definitely the one on
Okay.
Monday because I work from 8 to 4, and like after that I'm free. Like in the evening. So I do have some time. So
Okay.
I might join definitely on Monday to see how it looks like.
Okay, you are very welcome to. I'm going to give you the exact name of the
Link.
group so that you can join.
Mhm.
Is just a second. It's my lesson.
Mm-hmm. Is
Oh,
that
okay.
is that on Facebook still as well, or?
Yes,
Mm,
my lessons. Okay, my lessons. It's my group.
Okay. Okay.
And
Thank
I
you very
teach
much.
grammar. I teach grammar. That's the same group of people. They ask me, okay, since you are a teacher, why don't you teach us a little grammar,
grammar.
pronunciation, listening skill? We practice all skills every week. We practice a different skill.
Mm,
So I love doing that, and I have a group, and the classes are Mondays at 8 p.m. Venezuelan time, and I post it in Facebook also.
Oh, okay. I check
So
it
you are
out.
very welcome.
Okay,
You
thank you
want
very
to
much.
join? Because I love with people. They are striving to learn. They want to learn the language, and they want to learn to practice their skills. This is a good opportunity to do.
mm.
Okay.
Yeah, and being a teacher also, it's also good to learn. Yes, because
Oh
you have
yes.
to study your lessons so you can teach well.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's
That's why
why.
my kids tell me, Mommy, but why are you doing this? And it's a waste. You have to prepare your classes. You have to teach your classes. You have no. If they invite me, I cannot go. No, I have a class tonight. But mom, why do you do that? Because I enjoy doing that. It's simple as
Yes.
that.
Yeah, me too, my friend. Why you always have meeting? When are you going to stop your hosting meeting?
Yeah.
They ask me sometimes because I enjoy doing this, so that's why I keep doing it.
Yes.
And I met many people like you guys. I have
Uh,
known you for a long time, like mine, maybe last
yeah.
year. Yeah, and until now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago when I was starting with this group, I
Mhm.
wrote a poem for you. I dedicated a poem
Yeah,
for
that
you, a
one.
Halloween poem.
Yeah, the Halloween part. Ah, that was very nice poem why you
Yeah,
made it for the Halloween
yeah,
party. Though I think that was 2 years ago, if I'm not
2 years
mistaken.
ago.
Yes.
Yes, 2 years ago.
About the Halloween, the Monday
When the
accent training. Mm.
yes, yes, and well, I think I'm going to try to do most of the activities of the group
Mm-mm.
because I
Nowadays,
told
we
you.
have many activities nowadays, like
I
Lisette.
saw.
She is the weekly task giver, and I am
Mhm.
the Monday accent training task giver, and also
I
Tuesday,
know.
that is the Ine from Nepal vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
So try to
Yeah.
participate as well in her challenge or her task.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I do have a question. I was looking for the weekly training, the accent training. Like what can I find it like in Facebook? Like
Mhm.
In the
Ah,
oh,
in the same
because
community, in the
I
same
see
community.
okay.
you don't know. So when you click on my profile, my
Uh,
videos, you can
okay.
find in the comment section below there is the exercises, and then
Oh, okay.
that one you can practice on it. Like for example, 3 weeks ago we studied about the fluff T sound, and then the
Mhm.
silent T sound, and then
Yeah, it
last
is.
week stop T, and tomorrow I will post another training for the accent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will definitely take a look at it.
Yeah, that's so helpful. And in the group that I host, my lesson, you can find it in the group. You find the groups in Facebook, and in this group we practice also pronunciation, like the different types of sounds, of course, and also whatever the students ask me to do, I make it. I mean, I program those lessons.
Oh,
For
okay.
example, they have trouble with the the sound, the dark L, and they ask
Oh,
me to practice that, and we practice that.
yeah. I've like sometimes I have hard time to pronounce the H, like hot, and like when there is no H, like to differentiate between the two. And sometimes the TH can be a problem, like three and
Oh,
three, So,
oh yeah,
so and
we practice that, and well,
yes. So sometimes, especially the three, probably I can try, but the H, I can not really tell the difference. One is you have to pronounce the H because in my language, we don't pronounce like the H in front of a vowel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it just,
So
yeah.
it's good.
anyway, yes,
Uh,
Eddie, I wanna show
To
you
go back.
this is the guides. When you click on it, there are
okay.
many useful content. We call this is our library in the Fluency group. So you can see main task of the week, self introduction, and then Monday accent pronunciation tips and vocabulary Tuesday vocabulary lessons, and Shikar every Wednesday about grammar, all things grammar, and Thursday casual idiom and slang phrases, and Friday general learning. So there are many useful lessons here. You can find it on guides section.
Okay, can you scroll back up, please? I want to take a look at
Here,
something.
here, here, here. Where?
Okay.
Guides. Yes,
Oh,
you can
guide.
find it.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Thank
So,
you.
so far, this is the Monday accent training, right? Here.
Okay.
Mm. So we have done so many things
Okay.
in the
Great.
group. So how about you, Mai? Where is your lessons here? Did you
Okay,
add? Mm.
my lessons. I post my lessons in the fluency community every
Mm.
other Friday.
Every other
Okay,
Friday. Ah,
and
I will add you in the guide
yes.
section so members also can look at it,
Oh
your
yeah.
lessons. Oh,
Okay.
sure. Nowadays I'm really busy, so I don't have time to add all the lessons in here in this sections, guide section.
Yeah.
But some members they don't
Yes.
know. They don't know where to find these lessons, and it's very helpful because you can find it. There are many useful content, especially grammar, shikar here, a lot, and it's
Yeah.
pretty useful.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
you maybe you can add me in
Yes, I will add
the
you
guide,
my
and
lessons.
with the lessons on the lessons that I host on Fridays.
Mm. Sure,
Okay.
I will do it, my I
Okay.
will add. Okay, so do you have any question, Eddie? Oh, you're mute. Unmute yourself.
Any question? Right now, no. I think it's just a matter of practice. So I just need to practice to talk a lot, get comfortable with the language. So I have to do it like probably like on weekly basis, I would say, because like during weekdays I have work and a lot of like other occupation. But
Yeah.
like after work, I might find some time if there is a meeting or
Mhm.
like a conversation, like conference, kind of like what we're doing right now. So I would definitely join. So it's very, very important to improve to improve my fluency. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so moving on to our, let's go back to our topic.
Okay. Yes.
Sure. Okay, so hold on. Let me open it.
Okay.
Mhm. Anyway, there are many questions here. You can choose which do you prefer to, yeah, to open your thoughts, your ideas about these questions. Let me show you again. So here you go.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. Who would you like to have a big adventure with?
Mm.
Your wife, your husband, or your family? Who would you like to have a big adventure with?
Oh. Well,
Well, my.
maybe. Well, let's see. Not with my husband. No,
Mm,
no, no, not with
not
him. He's
not
so
with him.
scary.
Mm.
No, he's scared. He suffered from claustrophobia.
Ah.
I remember we went to a cave. There is a cave here in my place. There is a cave in a place. It was discovered by Alexander von Humboldt,
Mm-hmm.
and it's deep into the ground. And I remember once we went there, and we had a person who took us inside the cave, and there are some animals there. They're called. There are some birds,
Mm-hmm.
big birds, and they live inside that cave. And the guide who took us inside, he had a lantern,
Mm.
and then he wanted to show us that it was so silent, and he turned off the lantern, and it was so dark, and then my husband started to shout. He was so scared
Ah.
because he felt, I mean, it was so dark and so, I mean, no noise at all.
Uh-uh.
And he thought that the lantern had run out of oil because
Mm.
it had oil. And I said, no, don't do that anymore. This is a cave that is very deep into the earth here in my place. I mean, we have to travel to a city, and that's why I say that I don't like to go to have an adventure with him anymore. And when once we went to Disney, and we went to one of those attractions, and it is going back to Earth. I think it's the name of that attraction, an old one. And we were in it, and the machine started to spin, and no, he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. So, well,
Um,
you know, he
I don't
likes
know.
adventures in the open air. I mean, the open that he can see, he can
Clouds.
have a, yes,
Mm,
because he suffered from claustrophobia.
okay. So maybe by yourself or with your
When
son
with my
and
kids,
your kids.
or with my grandkids. I have grandkids. I have
Yeah,
grandkids.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Mai. How about
How about
Eddie?
you, Eddie?
How about you, Eddie?
Yeah. About my wife, I don't think so because she's very fearful of a lot of things, especially the heights,
Mm,
Mhm.
and she's not really daring or bold. But probably I would say maybe my brother.
mm,
So I would say maybe go to an adventure like in terms of like competition, because like when I do something, which one I do better. So it's kind of like we trying to improve ourselves, like in every like things we're doing. So if I'm gonna, for example, I'm gonna climb a mountain, like you want to climb like a higher mountain as well. So so I would say it's gonna be a good challenge. So if I go like into adventure with my brothers, yeah. So yeah.
It's pretty enjoyable because if you with someone that's scary or not comfortable, like having adventure, like my daughter, we went to Gyeongju, which is the one of the famous tourist spot here in South Korea. Before that was the king and queen live in that area, and she always says, "No, I don't like. I don't like." So you also feel like next time I won't bring you anymore. I said,
Because she is so little. She is so little. She doesn't
yeah,
know the importance of that, the historic
yeah,
importance of knowing
yes.
those places.
So I said, next time I will just leave you in your grandma's house. I will go alone. Yes.
Lynn is you are in South Korea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
South Korea. Is that a kingdom?
Hindu?
South Korea, a kingdom? Do you have a king
Yes,
there?
yes. No, no. Now we are in democratic Republic Korea.
Okay.
But long time ago, they have this king and queen, and that area, Gyeongju, there are many historic places that you can learn about the history of Korea. They call it Bulguksa, Sokram, Cheongsongdae, which is the famous before. But now our capital here is Seoul, our capital.
So, yeah.
But before,
I know.
that area is like Seoul. But now, just like for tourists, there are many foreigners and tourist people visit, and it's pretty nice to go that place. And it's the nature, you can feel the nature, and very relaxing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I
would
enjoyed.
love to go there. I would love to go there.
Yeah, you can.
In Turkey, there are so many historic places.
Turkey?
I went in Turkey, yes.
All
a lot of historic places, beautiful places. I went there with my husband and my daughter. Beautiful.
I think they have this kind of cave, long cave. People go to the underground and hide.
Yeah, like people used to live in those caves. People used to live in those caves carved in the mountains.
Yeah, I taught that kind of history to my students, so that's why I learned about that history in Turkey.
Yes.
I
They
forgot
used
the
to
name
live
actually.
Petra. It's called Petra.
Petra. And there's another
Well,
name.
there
I
are many
forget.
other historic places where they live in caves. When you go to Turkey and when you go to the Lebanon, in Lebanon, there you can see also those caves. People used to live in those caves in the mountains.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back again. I had to close your meeting because we only have 3 minutes left. So, did you enjoy talking to your partner?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
definitely.
That's very good.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed my conversation with five of you. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. So, did you talk different things or just talk our topic today?
Different things.
Different.
No, actually, I think
Something else.
it's similar. I think it's similar to our topic today because I ask Fabio about his PhD life. That in my opinion, PhD life is adventurous. It is a long journey. So yeah, I asked him some questions. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, these meetings are unpredictable because you want to talk about a topic and then,
Switch to
many
other
things, yeah,
topic.
you
Mm.
switch. Well, but that's okay as long as we
Yeah, yeah.
practice and talk.
Exactly.
That's
That's right. Anyway,
that's the purpose.
our topic, guys, that is only your guide for your speaking practice. But if you want to talk different things, then feel free
Yeah,
to talk with your speaking partner.
yeah,
So, mm, sometimes it's difficult to choose or to decide where you're going to discuss, and then suddenly your members talk different things.
yeah,
So, yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you are
yeah.
practicing. That is our main purpose for today's meeting. Anyway, our time is very limited, so I would like to say thank you to all of you who joined this meeting, and I will be hosting next week, so feel free to join me if you have time. So,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
Thank you so
and
much.
Yeah,
Thank you very
yeah.
uh,
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much for the meeting. Even though I joined this community some time ago, I couldn't attend the meeting because of my busy schedule. This is the first time I'm joining the conference. I'm very happy joining the conference. Thank you so much.
sure. You're
Okay.
welcome, Simon. How about Maribel? You want to say something? You're mute, Maribel.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm happy also. Lately, I couldn't be able to join the meeting because of time zone. But for now, when I saw the link, I just trying. In the first
Mm.
time, it's why I joined to the end. But I just click on the link to, yeah, to to know if the meeting is still
Right.
there.
Okay.
But the second time, I enjoy the time that I spend with Simon.
Okay, that's great. All right, guys. So thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you next